I hope you all. Ooh. Can you guys hear me okay? All right, I'm working on this. Hang on a second. All right. Nope. I've got technical difficulties. My mic working. 2 minutes, everyone. All right. See how that works. Maybe. Add stream, enter broadcast. I'm the not so technical guy sometimes. All right. Let's see if we got this right. All right. You guys are good. Here for questions. All right. And let's see. All right. We're on. Let's see. Good morning. Can you guys hear me all right? That's the part that I need to know whether or not you guys can hear me okay. Let's see. Yalitza, good morning. Good morning. Phelan. It's a beautiful day. I hope you guys can all let's see me, hear me, and all of that nicely. I'm here to answer questions. Trish, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see if we can figure out our Instagram stuff to make sure that our Instagram is working nice. It says we're active. Let's see, are we even live? All right, maybe this is the way to making sure we're live streaming now. Hold on a second. Let's just make sure. I'm going to redo this. All right, let's go make sure we're living it. Hold on. There we go. All right. I think that's now going to get us going there. Marie, Lindsay. Okay, I'm glad you guys. I was echoing. I've got it all kind of in a weird way. I don't know what's going on with me today. I'm finishing up my Sarasota vacation, a little few days hanging out with Miss T. I'm going up to Syracuse later today, back to the office for a next 3 weeks, rocking and rolling. Really, hey, Kelly. Hey, Duluyo. A pleasure, Mercedes. Thank you. You guys are awesome, amazing. One test, Megan Smithers. If you could only do one test, which would it be? Saline sonar or HSG? I think let's see. The saline sonar is probably the one better test because you get a good look at the cavity. If you already know your fallopian tubes are open, then I don't think it's necessary to do the hysterosalpingogram, which is the contrast that sees if your fallopian tubes are open. So water contrast, I think it is helpful. Let's see. Courtney shrugs. Can high prolactin levels prevent pregnancy? If you have a high prolactin level, it can affect the environment of your hormones. It typically is more of an issue for natural conception, less of an issue if it's a slightly elevated. But if it's significantly elevated, then I think that's where the issues can come in. All right, you guys are great. I'm going to make sure we got everything rocking and rolling, you guys, and I'm making sure I can get your comments here and answer them perfectly well. And again, thank you for listening and learning and sharing. And we're all creating together. It's our Sunday Fertile Fireside Chat. It's no fire back here. I'm down in the Florida, where we're working on our Sarasota location over the next couple of months. We're really, really excited about it. Let's see here. Start from the top. Yalitz, Jana, hello. Brittany, hello. Let's see. Sharika, Heather, hello. Marie, Buffalo, Dr. Chang doing retrievals. Dr. D'Souza going to be working and doing retrievals and transfers hopefully very soon. We got a really great team. Hey, Becky Ann. Let's see. Test that I need to keep having is, let's see, Lindsay and Babbitt. Is there a test I need to take because I keep having miscarriages? All right. For me, you can look at immune testing. You could look at RPL testing. I think looking at the anatomy is critical because that's surgically changeable. Look at endometriosis with either laparoscopy, hysteroscopy. I think there's a lot of yeast or molds in our bodies, a lot of bacteria and viruses. This is where I think the 30-day antimicrobial comes in, antibiotic, antifungal, antiviral. I think it's really critical. And I think the anti-inflammatory Dr. Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle. We're working on my new Keto Lifestyle book magazine on Amazon. Again, you can be a vegan or a carnivore. All of these things are possible. It's really adding fat, one meal a day. Cooking the carbs well to simplify them is really critical, but add fat, it's really important. But I think look at your thyroid values, look at your prolactin. But if you're miscarrying and you have no anatomic problem, and also very important, guys, this is a male, it's a sperm and egg issue. It's an embryo issue. Am I carrying in the right vessel issue? So these are all critical issues for all of us, right? And so it's critical that we make sure that our bodies, the Ferrari, the most expensive, valuable, and irreplaceable entity ever created in the universe, is being taken care of properly. And at CNY Fertility, our job is affordability, quality, access. My commitment is, as long as I'm alive, I am going to continue to commit to CNY Fertility's global approach to affordability, quality, access, integrating Eastern and Western reproductive immunology. We are leaders in reproductive immunology and inflammation, and recognizing that all idiopathic, unexplained causes of all disease, and fertility is just another list of the diseases, whether it's a sperm, an egg, an embryo, or it's the vessel to carry, they're all due to some inflammatory process that causes damage within you, the Ferrari, the lioness, the lion, expensive, valuable, and irreplaceable. And what I've learned is what we think is right is mostly oppositely different, by the way. One meal, yes. I personally recommend one meal at night, and the bowel movements are less frequent, and less toilet paper, less bleeding and pain. Inflammation in the bowels is due to 3 to 6 mostly vegetable and fruit and fiber meals a day. We should not eat like that. You want to keep your bowels as empty as possible. The fat is our fuel and energy, and when you eat fat, it reduces inflammation in the bowels. The glycocalyx, and you guys have never heard of it, the glycobiome trumps the microbiome all day long. And we are destroying our glycobiome and eating 3 to 6 meals. We're forcing the food, and ultimately it's going to force the shit coming out the other end. And I know, one meal a day, but it's highly inflamed. I know. I have one bowel movement maybe every 2 to 3 to 4 days. I don't like rush to have it. I'm patient, because you know what? No matter what, it comes out anyway. All right. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can get some of these questions up. Let's see. HSG, making sure that we're getting this all right for you guys. Let's get over here. You guys are seeing and listening and learning, I hope. I did SHA on Thursday and saw something could be debris or scar tissue. They're not sure. Hysteroscopy DNC is an easy one on that one, Yalitza. Let's see here. out of US and CNY, offering services everywhere and anywhere. We're working on Mexico, South America. We're working on Europe, Asia. We're really working with you to be able to give you the tools you need to conceive naturally first. Talk to your OBGYN doctor, your primary care. How do I reduce inflammation? Dr. Kiltz's keto lifestyle. Now, remember, the term keto, just don't get hung up on it. Just get rid of it, all right? It's a healthy lifestyle, and Kiltz's fertile lifestyle is what I'm working on. It's one meal, one snack, and one nap, infinite mindful. Personally, I focus on a religious, spiritual belief system that God is within all of us. It doesn't matter if you're a theist or an atheist or agnostic. Pick a positive, faithful process in the mind, then you will find even better each and every day. All right, let's see. 42 AMH. Let me see if I got this right. Julita, hello. 42 AMH 5.85. Do you think AMH number is still good for egg retrieval? Absolutely. Look at, no matter your age, shape, weight, gender, color, cultural, whatever it is, relationship description, you and I are the Ferraris, and you're as young as you feel. I'll be 65 on Friday. Pisces to fish. And Dr. Faruqi is today. Happy birthday, my good friend, Dr. Faruqi. And to all of those celebrating their birthdays in March, God bless you. And to Women's Month and health and wellness to you each and every day. And remember, it all starts when you look in the mirror and you see God within each and every one of us, because we're all the gods of the universe. We have to have praise and kindness and love first. And science and medicine is highly negatively judgmental, in my opinion. Let's change it up. Let's put love out there, but don't wait for someone else to give it to you. Give it away freely and infinitely. Let's see. Caitlin, how do you to prepare for consultation? PCOS and closed fallopian tubes. Okay. Polycystic ovarian syndrome is a metabolic disorder caused by Kiltz's 5 causes of all disease: glucose, sugar, plant antigens and anti-nutrients, phytates, oxalates, and all the things that cause inflammation when they get anywhere in our body. The phytochemicals, which are the plant pesticides that plants make to kill us and to reduce our reproduction. They contain estrogen, progesterone, followed by fiber, which ferments in our bowels and makes hell on legs, right? And then, of course, too much exercise, rushing and running around like crazy. Look at Dr. Kiltz's the Fertile Feast, My Fertile Secret, and we now have the Fertile Spirit. Danielle is spearheading that, and we're working on getting that a place to listen and talk. We've lost a few of our amazing clients due to depression and so much anxiety in this fertility world, but in this world in general, our minds are really taking us in places we need to all come together in a family environment of love. The better we do that, the better. Let's see, Erica, I triggered with 25 millimeter follicle. That's okay. Does a follicle ever get to a point where it's too big? I personally, if you've got a follicle over 16, 18 to 22, even up to 25, why not trigger and either IUI or intercourse? Have sex, you guys. We have to find intimacy together. And if it's just alone intimacy, or you're finding an intimate friend, we need to recognize that we are the Ferraris and we need to take care of this human, amazing Ferrari. You guys are the Ferraris. Remember, no matter your size, shape, age, weight, description of gender, relationship, or whatever you're judging, first thing is always judge with love, and love unfolds. And Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle, and Thursdays at 4, Dr. Fink and I are going to really be entwining more about health and wellness. I've been doing a lot more interviews out there to talk about health and wellness and how you can make it happen yourself. All right, Chris, SCB, male fertility, boost total and free testosterone. Okay. The plant particles are killing our hormones and our receptors, glycation, glycosylation. It's an inflammatory environment that's not good for us, in my opinion. But the molecular fertility supplements, the one meal, one snack, and get off the gerbil treadmill, right? It's critical that we slow it down. Go slow. It really is amazing, right? All right. It's always the sperm, it's always the egg, it's always the embryo, it's always all of us. It's really so simple, my friends. And so by simply creating an environment that makes you more fertile in all areas of life, that is the critical nature. All right, Brittany, can a uterine retroversion impact frozen embryo transfer? Just found out I have this on top of full mutation. So a retroverted uterus may be more associated with pelvic inflammation and endometriosis. So I think those are all factors for sure. And so I think that, these are critical parts of our health and wellness, that when we can help the sperm, help the egg, help the uterine environment. And remember, when the blood, when whatever gets into your body goes through our bloodstream and it flows everywhere. And the uterus that's retroverted is more in contact a little bit more with the rectum and the colon, which is highly inflamed. I believe that endometriosis is a bowel disorder that comes from a highly inflamed bowels, which is crazy for sure. All right. Alexis, do you recommend COVID vaccine? I personally think it's likely better to get the vaccine than the virus. Each and every one of us must make the choices of how we're going to take care of our body inside, right? And whatever you're doing inside is critical. So you choose. Remember, we give you lists of information, and no one can be responsible for your health and wellness but you, by the way. Go on the website to get the protocol booklet. If you go to Amazon.com, our new, let's see, what did I do with our new magazine? Do I have it here somewhere? Yeah, hold on one second, guys. Let me dig deep down. It should be on Amazon. The new family building guide has all of this stuff in here, by the way. And remember, no matter your size, shape, age, weight, gender, color description, whatever it is, you are a human Ferrari, a beautiful gift of God. And we need to see that in each and every one of you. If you go to drrobkiltz.com, we have a lot of ideas on some supplements, health and wellness ideas. And we want you to share your health and wellness ideas also. All right. So too much coffee, too much tea, certainly even too much water is not good for you. 1 to 2 cups of coffee a day, tea a day. Eliminate alcohol. It's deadly for our bodies. I think it's not good. But if you go to our website, you go to Amazon, Dr. Kiltz's books, you'll learn a lot about what's available. All right. Let's see. Audra, we've done 6 rounds of Femara IUI. Negative next, or give Clomid a try. I would say don't forget Dr. Kiltz's key to a healthy, fertile life. Now, we use ketogenic diet, paleo, but again, whether you're vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, pescatarian, paleotarian, or carnivarian, all of these things are really rocking and rolling and intertwine with these ideas. But one meal, one snack, and infinite mindfulness a day is really critical. But I would say that look for look for inflammation, treat it. We are reproductive immunologists at CNY Fertility. We are here to take care of your immunology problems, whether it's with IVIG, Humira, Plaquenil, Neupogen, whether it's with intralipids, Lovenox. All of these things are anti-inflammatory. Mercedes, thank you for the birthday shout out. Celebrating every day that I'm alive. I am so grateful. It's quite amazing that any of us are on this crazy, amazing journey, right? Fresh transfer, my E2 900 P4 greater than 40. Yes, that's fine. There's such a wide variation in these things. If your lining is good, progesterone may be anywhere between 10 and 60, estrogen between 40 and even up to 3,000. But these numbers are variable. If your lining looks good thickness-wise, and it's a triple lining, then I think it maybe you can lower the dosing, but don't freak out. And again, I think a little bit of coffee and tea can be helpful for the sperm, but alcohol is deadly, and the treadmill is deadly also. You got to slow it down and cool it down every day. You guys doing okay? Such a blessing to be joining with you guys every day. I'm very, very, very appreciative. All right, Vanita. And let's see, one of the best infertility coaching, helping really understanding, listening to our body. I love. Thank you guys so much. There's so many good people out there in this fertility world, by the way. So we are really excited to be sharing and working with so many reproductive endocrinologists in this country and world. Fertility coaches, naturopaths, acupuncturists. Thanks to Don Clark and our CNY Fertility Healing Arts team, our massage therapist, to everyone out there that's sharing great ways. All right. High BMI, bad. Samantha Hallock. Okay. In my opinion, the BMI is not the cause of the damage. So the fat you might carry is just another sign that you're likely eating a high plant-based diet, and you're filling your bowels. Think of your bowels as a bucket. As long as they're full of digesting plant material, remember, bread, kale, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, asparagus, seeds, and nuts are high sugar diet. And you're secreting glucose into your bloodstream 24/7, 365. That means you're causing glycation. You're damaging the glycocalyx, the glycobiome, which is the Teflon shield to protect you from all the dangers that are lurking out there that want to attack us. So, in my opinion, we're asking about your weight so we can get some sense of, if you're heavier, that means you likely are eating a high inflammatory diet. What you eat is not as bad as how frequently and how much. Eat far less frequently. That's why I say one meal. Our bodies only burn the fat we carry. The food we eat in our stomach is not the fuel for our body, because glucose is not the energy for the human cells. It's fatty acids. That's all it is. We got it all wrong. There's no such thing as insulin resistance, and glucose is never our energy. The brain burns fat like every other cell of our body. We are fat-making, fat-burning machines, and your BMI is badass and amazing, by the way. Love who you are, the size you are, while you're learning better ways. And Kiltz's fertile lifestyle is an anti-inflammatory lifestyle. It's one meal, one snack, and it's infinite mindful. And believe in God, whether you're Muslim or Christian or Jewish or you're Hindu or Buddhist, or you're an atheist, agnostic, it doesn't matter. Find some really positive life thinking ways to lead your day every day. Hey, Leo and Sydney, hello to you guys, to my good friend Jeremy and Roz. Spent some time with them. Miss Tia's here with her sister and hanging out. But find a fertile friend on our CNY Fertility Village of our YouTube, our Instagram, and our Facebook. We need to all be reaching out much more with love. Skinny too skinny for IVF. Keto diet, I feel better, thinner. Again, if you are anorexic, that's not good, because the body needs fat. You can be lean and have fat within. Fat is everywhere. Our body's made of fat. When you eat fat, and whether it's coconut oil or it's cream or butter or tallow or lard. Fat, my friends, is an animal. Oils come from plants. The one oil is the coconut oil or hemp seed oil. But the beauty of coconut oil, that is solid at room temperature or below. And that's what we want to be eating, not the olive oil and not the hemp seed, not the canola oil, in my opinion. Again, be very narrow. Stop having too much variety. It's not good. Add some fat, and then you will be fertile and fit. It is nuts. Snacks for, again, it is go to Maria Emmerich stuff, but whether it's a fat bomb, but if you're doing like potatoes or rice, add the cream, the butter, and add 5 times as much as you think. Fat is anti-inflammatory. It's satiating. That means it calms our appetite. The reason we want to eat sugar is because sugar was around in only a small amount of time in the year. And if you didn't eat it to get fat, you were dead. And being fat is fertile. Fat babes thrive and survive. Skinny in a famine dies. So again, these concepts and ideas are really radical. I am absolutely honoring if you're a vegan, a vegetarian, a Mediterranean, a pescatarian, or a paleotarian. Diagnose immune problems. If you are infertile or have any disease, you have an immune problem. Immune problems are the cause of all disease. It's so simple. This is the crazy part. When I learned this, I'm like, oh, come on. Is it really that simple? You mean I don't have to go to the ivory tower and spend a ton of money on all these experts who tell me I'm doing it all wrong? My friends, it is so simple. But yes, ANA positive. Look at, if you're infertile, miscarrying, whether it's everything looks normal on the sperm side, everything looks normal on the egg side. Guess what? You have inflammation, and inflammation is everywhere in us, right? And again, infertility, I call it the canary in the coal mine. If you're infertile, miscarrying, or can't get pregnant, or whatever it is, it's because you have inflammation. And how do you treat it? All right. Mindfulness first. Always. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Infinite mindful moments of meditation, Tai Chi, yoga. And that is the kick. You know what? Kick your butt way, right? And I know these ideas are really radical. And thank you so much for sharing, you guys, and talking. Is there a better time in your cycle to get lap hysteroscopy? I don't know. I would say that there's a better time. It's get it. And I think that at any time of the cycle, it's going to be good and helpful. My bias. All right. Amber, how you doing? All right. Let's see. Let me get some questions again to my YouTube, Instagram followers, TikTok followers, and Facebook. Thank you. I'm really appreciative to all of you guys. I love you guys, and I feel so connected to everyone out there. Let's see. Amber, if one tube is blocked and partner has zero morphology, is IVF? Okay, so tubal damage and sperm damage, IVF absolutely will help. But don't forget, what can you do without us? Can you change your diet, change your mental construct, right? This is where the fertile secret, and if you haven't read my book, The Fertile Secret, I took that from Rhonda Byrne. And if you haven't read Rhonda Byrne stuff on The Secret, but the life secret is that you and I are the gods and the creators of all things. I know it's radically amazing. We're going to continue to be offering affordable IVF. We're going to be doing giveaways, but we're not giving anything away for free, because ultimately we're all contributing to this universe with mindfulness, and we're eating the 1 to 2 meals a day, because by eating like a grazing animal, you fill up the gut with too much sugar, which causes glycation, which causes cancer, which causes all damage to our bodies, which is radically amazing. And keto is for everyone. But this keto lifestyle, it is really, really radically different than you ever imagined. And just look at Kiltz's keto lifestyle, see what you think. By the way, let's see. Is keto recommended for someone without a gallbladder? Absolutely. Your gallbladder was trashed by the same inflammatory process of glycation. Fat is still healing and well. Your body's going to fight you a little bit. You're going to think between diarrhea and vomiting, and you're going to feel like this fluish stuff. Your body is going to fight you for sugar, because we're addicted to sugar. It's really stupidly simple. It is so simple. You would not believe how stupidly simple it all is. High cholesterol. Do you still recommend high-fat diet? Faith BB. Yes. Look, fat is not the cause of disease. Cholesterol is not. Sugar is. This idea that a high cholesterol is even a disease, it is not. All of us have been eating a high plant-based diet forever. I had bowel bleeding, arthritis, psoriasis, kidney stones, migraines. I'm a nutcake in so many ways, but what I've learned is a game changer. So high cholesterol is not the cause of disease, and statins, my friend, for guys and gals, are not healthy for us. They're damaging. If you simply go to one meal, one snack, add the fat, a lot less running around. Slow it down, right? Just simply slow it down. That's all you need to do. You guys doing well? And check out Nisha and Ken Berry. Check out Maria Emmerich. Check out Georgia Eid. Andres Seenfeld is diet doctor. Look at our keto lifestyle. And again, we use the term keto because it's a little bit of a catchphrase, but the key to health and wellness is amazing. I spent some time with Dr. Suzanne Bennett and Wellness for Life. I did an interview with her. I don't know, it's going to be on live or on a recorded radio coming up soon. I'm excited about that. Let's see. I wish I could go in my GC for transfer, but they won't allow me. Let's see. I don't know what that is. Sarah Jean, you should be able to go in with your GC. We allow GCs. We allow people to go in for transfers. So we're working on that. We're working on a few areas in our Colorado. We're doing some new work to move some of our lab space, and excited about that. Dr. Mags and team really rocking and amazing. Grateful to them. And again, share on our YouTube channel. We're going to be doing some special giveaways on YouTube. So go to Dr. Kiltz's YouTube channel, go to our CMI Fertility YouTube channels, and we're really going to be doing a lot more on all of those. Motivation 4012. Good morning to you. 3 failed embryology transfers. We've tried every add-on. I'm 26 and we're facing male infertility. We have even tried 2 embryos. My last transfer. What can I do? Well, if you haven't done laparoscopy, hysteroscopy, full-on kiltz keto on all sides, IVIG and Humira, I think are helpful. Natural cycles or even a gestational carrier, something to look at as another option, by the way. And kiltz's BTW, by the way. And remember, you and I, all of us, look in the mirror and know the gods are within all of us. Remember, no matter your gender, your color description, your cultural description, your size, shape, age, weight, relationship, it doesn't matter. We are all the Ferraris, the lionesses and the lions. We must love and forgive. Without tube, should I do saline sonogram? Jalen, I think saline sonogram is excellent, by the way. Let's see. Going to Dr. V this coming week for HSG. She can see if tubes are blocked and won't need HSG. Saline sonogram is not as good for tubal obstruction, in my opinion, because it's just not as accurate. The HSG is still the better way. Some people even do the bubble test. In my opinion, it is not as good. So I think that if we're really looking at tubes, I know Dr. V is awesome and amazing. I'm giving you my experience with 30 years of fertility work, 40 years of training, and I continue to train. I continue to learn every single day. Showers are better at lukewarm, cold showers, by the way. We want to cool the body, not heat it up. I personally do the hot tub from time to time, but ultimately, if you're working to get pregnant, I'm not. You want to cool the body. And I do have a hot tub and a cool pool. Often what I'll do is I'll soak myself in the cool pool. Oh, is it invigorating? But get out of the sauna in the hot tub. It's not good for us. Pescatarian, yes. Add the fat, 1 meal, 1 snack. And remember, your whatever size and shape you are, it's perfect. Fat is always the energy of our cells, of our brain, and there's no such thing as insulin resistance. If you have type 2 diabetes, it's likely because you're eating 3 or more snacks and meals a day. You're eating mostly a high carb diet. Seeds and nuts contain carbohydrates, and they contain the plant lectins, oxalate, phytates, and the chemicals that want to disrupt your reproduction. If you haven't looked at the United States Department of Agriculture's journal on plant poisoning, oh my God, you've got something to find. Amber, Megan Smith, I was told If it doesn't see med lost within a couple of days, call. And my global team, we're really working to bring on more people on the phones, people through our portals. We're really working to change it up, make it easy to connect via an app. Keep following your fertile journey, and we're working to bring your stories, to bring them to you guys, and working with some producers and videographers. So give us your stories on video, by the way. Say, hey, yes, please post these. The more we share these stories, the more amazing things will come. On the CNY Fertility Live, we want you to see what's going on in the lab and everywhere. And we're really grateful to our team members, to working their hardest for you. But most of all, we all need to be patient in the process. We need to share more love and kindness and faith and joy always. Plaquenil instead of Prograf. Yes, I think Plaquenil is a little better than the Prograf. This is where kiltz is keto, prednisone, our level 3 and level 4 are higher prednisone, Plaquenil, and possibly both Plaquenil and Prograf. It is the Neupogen sub-Q intrauterine, PRP HCG washes, HCG boosters. Again, do you want to do all of this? Not necessarily, but I think it really is important. And our love to the family members that have lost a loved one, either through COVID or this very stressful and struggling fertility journey. Our CNY fertility team is there to listen and learn and connect. We're adding more and more team members. We're going to get Atlanta rocking and rolling with IVF this year. Sarasota is going to be rocking and rolling. We're working on our Miami and Philadelphia offices, our Buffalo, Colorado, and our Montreal. We're really working together. Again, we are a village, the CNY Fertility Village, or the CNY Nation. That's what we're calling it, but we're connecting. If there's issues and problems, we're here to help. If you don't get eggs or embryos to transfer, we're here to look at it and say, okay, what can we do better? Potentially get you another cycle at a discount, potentially not across the board. It depends on the causes and whether or not we really expected it. If you're 45 and we knew we were getting nothing, different story. But my journey here is really to bring things to a new level. Dr. Condrup is going to be joining us down in Sarasota. We're talking to Dr. Montalto and hoping he'll be back on our team. But to Dr. Grossman and Dr. Ditkoff, rocking and rolling. We're grateful to the work they're doing with the team in Albany. I think Dr. Ditkoff's going on vacation with Pat. Amazing team members. Look, we all have different ideas and views. We're sharing so much different energy in all this. Let's see. I'm an LPN. We're working, Gabrielle. We need more LPNs and MAs, nurses, practitioners. We're training more and more to give more access and availability to ways that maybe we haven't been recognizing in this fertility world. Again, in this world, we want to be looking and learning together. And check out drrobertkiltz.com, Dr. Rob Kiltz, Dr. Kiltz, Dr. Rob. Check out Mind, Body, Smile. But most of all, what are you putting in your mind and your mouth matters most to all of us, right? Mind and mouth matters. And the more we can put healthy and well into the mind and the mouth. If you're listening and watching all the terrible things going on in the world, and that's if you judge them that way. But if you're simply learning what's going on and sharing love and gratitude and the health and wellness that we all can grow with every single day, it's so critical. All right. Nana, let's see. What's the chance of success? First time IVF, AMH of 4.4, male factor, no known diagnosis yet. Remember, it's always a metabolic disorder, which is PCOS like. Will that affect his sperm? He had 7 drinks December 1st. I have not had alcohol since December 1st until this weekend. Remember, we're the Ferraris. We're the most valuable temples, irreplaceable. We need to eliminate 99.9% of alcohol. We need to be very narrow in our belief systems of, remember, faith trumps food, and food trumps motion, and motion makes you fertile. So Tai Chi, yoga, meditation, and prayer, and check out Aaron McCullough's Fertile Hope Yoga. And thank you for joining on Fertile Hope Yoga, the Fertile Spirit, and Mind, Body, Smile. We're just sharing some thoughts and ideas. And yes, there's an excellent chance of success, but I never know whether it's going to work or not. All right. No one knows the answer other than it always works out as the good Lord has created for each and every one of us. Whether you're Muslim or Christian or Jewish or Buddhist or Hindu or Sikh or whatever, but seek some higher power and honor God within all of us, for God is in all of us, in all things. And every day, thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Most of my colleagues in the medical world, I honor. They believe in God within each and every one of us. And science and spirit are intertwined. They're not separate. When you understand that faith trumps everything, that's the magic. We're going to be putting out our new book, Living Your Best Life, and also The Fertile Secret. A new one is coming out very soon. But 100% success rate is how I look at life. If you always imagine 100% success, right? Guess what? God has always given you the most amazing success. If you imagine the outcome is exactly as God has gifted you and I, wow, what can you have happen better than that every day? And again, thank you guys for sharing. Continue on the YouTube. I think it's to subscribe and like and love. Share it on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, because the more we share, the more affordability, access, quality we can give to you. And by the way, so many people conceive with these simple ideas. Let's see. Do you recommend HPT once a day after FET? Let's see, for a blast, I'm 4 days post-transfer. What should I start to see positive if pregnant? Well, let's see. I would just simply wait for the day of the test. But if it's positive, remember, stay kiltz's keto lifestyle. Once you're pregnant, do not go back, because the plants are the poisons that they want to kill us. I know, radical, right? And listen, I'm a standard Western trained physician, and what I've learned is radically opposite. I thought this is wrong, but at 65 on March 12th, thank you, Mother Maria and Father Ray, who passed away about 5 years ago at 94, rocking amazing energy. And we all recognize we're all just in this spiritual journey to be put back right into the mineral world of life. And I would say that you know that you must stay kiltz's keto lifestyle or a fertile lifestyle, whatever it is. And one meal, one snack, and infinite mindful moments a day. And don't forget to throw in a nap there. I'll get a nap in. And thank you to Lily and Ashley in our transfer side, and to all of my team members throughout the globe. We're adding you too, by the way. And whether you're Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube, or part of the CNY Fertile Nation, we are all a fertile nation for sure. Kendra Nicole, yes, fibroids are just another evidence of inflammation, in my opinion. And inflammation is the cause of all disease. And inflammation gets in through the skin, through the breathing, through the water, fluids we drink, and mostly from what we eat. So change it up. And fibroids, like endo, like unspecified, unexplained, is simply inflammation. And Caitlin, marijuana is not good for us, right? It's a toxic hallucinant, right? Would you give it to a child, a baby? No way. Why would you feed it to a human? If you're suffering and you need it for pain, but the pain is caused by inflammation because you've been putting into the Ferrari The lioness, the lion, the temple, the wrong stuff. You want to change it up. Kiltz's Keto is kick-ass amazing. And I label it because we're labeling our fun in life, right? Give yourself some fun in life and lots of laughter. I take naps daily, meditation to embrace vida. Very critical and important. You want to meditate mindfulness. And when I take my naps, I might throw one in about 11:30, maybe at 3 o'clock, and then at 5 o'clock, but at least one. I might set my beautiful timer and says 5 minutes, and it's going to be a beautiful music and song to say time, but it's thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. I'm grateful for you and you and you and you and grateful. Remember, you and your neighbors and your friends and foes are all built in our minds. And so when you negate something or anything, who are you hurting? Well, guess what? Negative energy in this Ferrari. Don't do it. Can obesity be source of infertility? Love everyone 2019. The obesity is not the source of inflammation. They've got it all wrong. The fat cells are not the source of inflammation. It's the sugar that's secreted from the bowels all day, all night, 24/7, 365, pretty much since you were born and before that. You're being fed a high-carb, plant-based diet between the birth and death. Your bowels are never empty. This is why the fertile feast is, I call it fertile fasting. And fasting, intermittent feasting is one meal a day. I do it at night or less. And it's amazing. Because the fat, we look at people who are obese, we've inappropriately labeled them, by the way. You're beautiful, awesome, amazing, no matter your size, shape, age, weight. We in Western science and medicine need to kick ass on this one. Being overweight, obese, or morbidly obese, as we labeled, throw away those terms. You're beautiful, awesome, and amazing. And it's not the fat. It's what's in the bucket. And the bucket is mostly plants. High plant-based, low-fat diet, deadly, my friends. And a raw vegan diet is also deadly because the plants contain the poisons that want to kill us. It's nuts. Add the fat, cook the carbs of the plants well as a vegan, and one meal a day. Rockin' amazing. You'll feel better in just a week or two, and it's more rockin' and rolling. So marijuana, no way. No way. Again, how do you decide on fresh or frozen? Nana. Talk to our practitioners. Both work well. If your estrogen's too high, your progesterone's too high, you're at high risk of OHSS. Remember, we are giving you the drugs to make that happen. We don't intend it that way, but sometimes it happens. Watching comedies after transfers, laugh, increased chance of success. Mercedes Astorga, absolutely. Guys, we have to have more laughter and joy. And even if you're just laughing to yourself, this is hysterical laughter, right? This idiot guy who's like pontificating really stupid stuff that doesn't make sense, right? Oh, intralipids, Lovenox, Plaquenil. Remember, add the fat because fat is fertile. And if there's a famine, fat thrives and survives. And guess what? Skinny dies. Now, again, all respect to all of our sizes, shapes, age, weights, descriptions of color and gender or relationships. It doesn't matter. You and I are the fertile Ferraris, right? That's it. Right. Intralipids. I recommend at least the day of the transfer, if not after or before, maybe weeks before, once a week, and maybe even up to 14 to 36 weeks. No one knows these real answers, right? No one knows them. That's it. All right. Again, we're going to be working on more giveaways on our YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and more, and our Twitters and our LinkedIn. And we're really sharing with the global village. We're all a global village for everyone. Let's dig deep into love and faith and patience and harmony and joy. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Infinite times a day. That's all you need to say. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day, for my life, for everything in my life, for my problems, right? Dead people have no problems. If I'm alive, I've got a problem. I'm in a good spot. That's the more I've listened and learned. Grew up in LA on the streets, kicked out of school in a gang, couldn't read, dyslexic, father in jail. I know it doesn't make sense, but I've learned from those punishments on the path, but they help me grow and learn and be better as a human being and honoring God in all of us. That's what we need to be doing. Honoring God to all doctors, all practitioners, all scientists, and judge not lest ye be judged. But when we judge with love, all things amazing, right? Let's see. Embrace Vida. Thank you. What does the HCG wash do to a frozen transfer? Kara Regina. So the wash helps the receptors in the uterus. And this is where HCG, PRP wash, Neupogen wash, this is where kiltz's keto lifestyle is critical for men and women, whether you're fertile or not, infertile or not, whether you're attempting to have a baby or not. This is a life-sustaining, energetic plan. It turns out that plants are all sugar, and a high sugar diet causes glycation, damages the glycobiome in you and I and all of us. That causes our damage. Today and every day, remember, you're responsible for your Ferrari. You're responsible for what you think. If you think your mom and dad, the professors or the priests or anyone else harmed you in life, give them love and hold love for everyone and anyone. And then you will emulate the vibration of love right back at them. And that's when you create love in each and every one of us. It's amazing. All right. 10 more minutes on this journey. I've got to get to the Sarasota Bradenton Airport, flying back Detroit. Hello to all those in Detroit, Atlanta, Colorado, California, and everywhere in this country, in this world, in this globe, and this universe. We are all rocking and rolling and doing our ultimate, very, 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 very best today and every day. Let's see. Yoga 4612. Oh, to all yoga experts, massage, chiropractors, naturopaths, wherever you are in this world, we want you to know that we support what you're doing. But I think that if you're finding cramping to the vaginal stuff, do either the oral or the intramuscular or the topical. I think that could be very helpful in all of this. So you guys are good, right? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here today and every day. I'm working to a Sunday at 10, Thursdays at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Again, that's Eastern time. We're working to do more daily lives. My gratitude to Dr. Maggs, Dr. Lutheringer, Dr. Corley, Dr. Fruki, Dr. Chang, to Dr. Ditkoff Grossman, to all my nurse practitioners, physician's assistants, MAs, LPNs, RNs, and all of us at a global level. I'm so proud of what you guys are doing. Keep doing it. And no matter who you are, talk to your OBGYN. Hey, I need a laparoscopy, hysteroscopy to look for endometriosis. Hey, my urologist, I want to put my husband on a little bit of Clomid or letrozole. Or I want you guys to look at Dr. Kiltz's fertile lifestyle or keto lifestyle in reducing inflammation so you can take charge of the Ferrari and you don't need me. And thanks. And I'm really great. I take Delta. Delta's amazing. I do fly an airplane myself and I do love flying. I have great, amazing pilots that fly with me most of the time, great, amazing instructors. I'm always training and learning new things. We all should be training and learning new things every day. That's what we're here to do, is share thoughts and ideas on health and wellness, whether it's for fertility or whether it's for some other health and wellness. And if you're suffering from cancer or depression, anxiety, frustration, look at Kiltz's Keto Lifestyle. We have something there for you. I personally do painting and pottery, a little photography. I love flying. I love sharing and listening and learning new and different ideas every day. I'm really bad at golf, but occasionally I'll go out golfing with my buddies just to hang out. But go do something you don't believe in, by the way. Clomid Femara, do you suggest increase egg count? So I do a lot of the anti-endo protocol. The anti-endometriosis protocol is letrozole, and 5 milligrams plus either Orilissa or Lupron or even Cetrotide for 30 to 60 days. I do a lot of the antimicrobial and the antihistamine protocols. I think those are really rocking. And adding some Omnitrope. We're coming out with our new oral human growth hormone soon. Really excited about that also. Initial beta HCG 69, 48 hours, 1.5 times in 48 hours. But stay on the boosters, keep at it. Don't stop your meds. Stay kiltz keto. And if you haven't done radical kiltz keto, it's radical, but aren't you worth radical, awesome, and amazing every day in every way? Keep on sharing these thoughts and ideas. I watch all this airplane stuff. I watch all this nature stuff. I love to watch about faith and harmony and happiness and joy and creativity every single day, right? I hope you guys are hearing me okay. And again, share it out there. And don't believe what I say, by the way. But if what you're doing isn't working, like me, I didn't believe one word that I'm sharing with you. But when I did it 10 years ago. I went carnivore keto mostly. Now I do love a little pizza from time to time. I love French fries from time to time, fried in duck grease and dipped in mayonnaise, a little bit of ketchup. But and I love chocolate cake and chocolate chip cookies. Thanks to Marty and Marianne and everyone out there. And Kiltz's ice cream is kick-ass amazing. So, you guys are fantastic. Obesity is a survival mechanism. And I believe, by the way, those that get fat fast have the best genetics ever created in the universe. But remember, we're not grazing animals. We're more like carnivores that ate from time to time and not all the time. Even if you eat the grass from time to time and add the fat, whether it's coconut or hemp seed or butter, cream, or olive oil, by adding the fat, it goes to the lymphatics and it's the soap of the body. We're not eating fat. We're getting you know what because we don't eat fat because we're afraid of fat. Love fat, by the way, and love those that are fat. And they are the healthiest, most healthy. But in the modern lifestyle of 3 to 6 meals of mostly plant-based, remember, all plants, they're the predators, and they know how to kick our ass and kill us, by the way. TSH at 3, FET next week. I would probably go up maybe to 50 mcgs. If it's over 2.5, I would try that for now. So 550 or even 37.5, I think is good. But I think the 50 for now is good. And yes, I think you'll be all right. Check a T3, T4 free and bound, and also thyroid antibodies. And Kiltz's keto lifestyle is key. And we're really excited about sharing these thoughts and ideas. The more I do this, the more I'm like, this cannot be true, right? And, mindfulness always, faith first, food second, and the fertile Ferrari will follow. And remember, we're the temples. And treat yourself like a temple of Ferrari, not like a Yugo or an amusement park. All respect to Yugos and amusement parks and pigs, by the way. But we are the lionesses. We are the temples. That's it. And we are the Ferraris every day, in every way. I send you my love. Check out my Mind, Body, Smile, drrobkiltz.com. I'm just so grateful to everything. Let's see. Where is Gabrielle? East Tennessee would be great for a location. We're going to work on Tennessee. Talk to your OBGYNs. Can you guys please be a satellite for CNY Fertility? We simply need them to help us do monitoring and take care of you before and after. Learn some of these thoughts and ideas. Will and Jake and Aaron are my team members, are helping spread the word of health and wellness. not through your doctor's office, but through the doctor of yourself, by the way. You have today through the internet, you don't have to be accepted into the club or pay extra money to get access to the library. It's all right there. You, my friend, are in charge of the Ferrari, of the temple, and of the lioness. That's it. And know this, whether you're female or male or whatever gender description you choose or none at all, you are the God of the universe, and the gods are within all of us. I know it's crazy, crazy, crazy. Gratitude, laughter. Let's see. Notified positive last week. Thyroid rose to 3. Synthroid now. We might add a little bit of the synthroid, add an additional 25 for sure. Prayer, gratitude, laughter, faith, keto, kick us, doctor recipe for success. And it's really it's the recipe for success. And for really, when you understand the fertile life and fertility through having children and building families, and whether you're being a surrogate, a GC, or you're donating eggs, sperm, and embryos, or a baby, or you're adopting, or whatever the mechanism here, we are a family, and we know the pain that each and every one of us goes through for whatever reason in this life. We all need to stand still and believe and know that God is within all of us and each and every day. So my faith and joy and happiness to all of you today. And again, to those that are suffering, we honor you in the work we're all going to do together with love and faith and patience this day and every day. All right, you guys, God bless. I'll see you guys sometime later in the week. Take care. Bye. All right. Thanks, you guys. Keep sharing it, by the way.